What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and I apologize, my voice is gone a little bit, but of course you guys probably seen the Packers have won the division, and look at a really good spot to have the number 2 or number 1 seed, but that's not what this video is about, even though I would love to talk only about it. We're talking about Marshawn Lynch returning to the Seahawks, the man who just seems to love football. I mean, he's a running back, but you could have also put him at linebacker, let's be honest. Just the way he likes football. The reason he likes it. Coming back to the Seattle Seahawks, assumingly, I mean, I'm assuming they agreed to conditions, but obviously, you do have to see probably a physical. I would assume he could probably pass it if he's that willing to come back the moment they call him. What a damn difference he could make. Of course, 33 years old, not the same guy he was, in his prime Seattle days. And obviously another issue is injury concerns. He had them a little bit in the beginning of his career, and then of course with the Raiders, he did miss a significant amount of time. Being injured against the Seahawks, I would say ironically, but that feels a little heartless. I feel like he would probably punch me in the mouth for saying that, but this is a pretty big move. Of course, you guys know of Chris Carson being injured. That's a huge injury. And I believe Penny was injured as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they lost quite a bit. I'm pretty stoked about this, obviously, as a Packers fan, because this is a huge game coming up between the Seahawks and Niners. Very big seeding contentions. Is that the word I'm looking for? But yeah, there's 2 injuries. They had to get someone new. I believe they also did add Robert Turbin, another guy with some strength. And it's going to be a completely different look in the backfield. I know they got similar style players, but they're getting, the projected starters are guys that haven't really, played a whole lot of football. I know technically Robert Turbin has played for the Colts recently, but I mean, you could pretty much argue that good old Marshawn's probably played a little bit more football than he has lately. And you didn't expect Lynch to be out of football too long, even though, it is a little bit later in his career. But we'll see how this works. Of course, you had to do something. If you're the Seahawks, you couldn't just sit around and, next man up. That doesn't really work too much for a team that wants to make it deep in the playoffs. And Marshawn Lynch is obviously that guy that you can depend on. The question is, are they going to depend? You knew there was going to be a should have ran it joke. Should have, a joke in there. Of course, you would expect this deal to be pretty small, but obviously that really doesn't matter. Actually, I think there's guarantees, isn't there? Like, you have to pay someone a certain amount. Like, it's not a whole lot, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Marshawn Lynch could add another ring to the cabinet, which would be nice. Should have been, 3 if they were to win one this year? Of course, I don't know if they're there yet this year, but there is a chance, and obviously adding Marshawn Lynch does add to that. But I really like the approach. I know they were kind of put into a bad spot with 2 starting caliber backs injured pretty much the same game, I'm pretty sure. But just going out and saying, hey, you remember us, right, Marshawn? Remember those guys that didn't feed you the ball when we should have? Yeah, you want to try and do that thing over again? You want to? The Packers, some other teams, Patriots, playoff teams, just not addressing obvious needs. Maybe signing a random guy off the street here and there. Why not? What does it hurt to bring in a guy, just practice him on the sideline? I mean, I'm assuming they have some guys on the roster, the active roster right now, that probably shouldn't be there. So why not? Why not bring him back? If he passes the test, what's the worst that happens? He sits on the bench and, talks to the guys on what they need to do. That's still more value than, some other guy that they're probably going to bring in, some third-string lineman or something. This is a really good move for them, and it's going to be more than I just said. It's going to be more than Marshawn Lynch sitting on the sideline talking to guys. I would expect him, if he does officially sign, which he did, but if he actually is, cleared to play football, to be the automatic number 1, even at 33 years old. There's no doubt about it. They're gonna give him the ball. Hopefully his legs are somewhat fresh, especially against the Niners. I want that win. I want it. Give me that win. Let me know what you guys think of this signing. Of course, a little bit of repetitiveness. I really didn't expect to make a video, and I have lots of stuff to get done for tomorrow, and of course, the special Wednesday. It's a nice special day. Anyways, if you guys have anything to add, anything to discuss in the comment section, whether it's Marshawn Lynch and the Seahawks, the Packers, other playoff teams, the NFL draft. I don't know, something. Let me know in the comment section what you got on your mind. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, maybe like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, and that's pretty much that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!